All right, Shalom. I say, call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Daban, Cells, Posture, Milson, Tarshu, Citation of Let Israel. And this lesson is really going to be on how, we got brothers who use the scriptures and says, we got people who use the scripture and says that when it's talking about neither shall his face now wax pale, that is talking about Jacob, Israel can never look like an Edomite or another nation, right? Which is wrong. How is it wrong? This is Revelations chapter 5, verse 9. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seal thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High. Which is, we know that that's Yahweh Shah, who redeemed us to Yahweh by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation. So there you go, that debunks it itself, because that shows that our people that means our people can be looking like a so-called Edomite, but they're actually Israelites. That's why you gotta see it in the spirit. See, they're actually Israelites. Okay, you might be talking to a Moabite looking person, and really you talk to an Israelite, because and there's more of us anyways than all nations and kindreds of the earth. So when it's talking about that, his face shall wax pale, shall never wax pale. And let's go back. Isaiah 29:22. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, who redeemed Abraham concerning the house of Jacob. Jacob shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale. See, it's not talking about the Lord's color. It's not talking about, Jacob's color, okay? Israel's color. They're not going to be coming in looking like other nations. All right, so that completely debunked that. All right, this is Isaiah 29:22. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, who redeemed Abraham. And how did Abraham become redeemed? Okay, first he got the blessing to be called Abraham. Okay, matter of fact, this is Genesis 17:5. Neither shall thy name anymore be called Abram, right? Which is Lord talking to Abraham. But thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee, and I will make thee exceedingly fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of her. Right? Because why is this talking about that? Because there was a time our nation grew so vast, so big, that it made it look like it was a separate nation. Okay? That's how big our nation was. Okay? And another scripture that came to mind. Before I go there, also, we also know that it didn't stop just with Abraham, right? And went also with Isaac, right? Verse 21, but my covenant will I establish with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set in time and year, right? Which is now, this is how you know that Israel's are chosen also, because now we know that Isaac bared who? I'm shocking. Isaac's son has only had one chosen son, which is, we can read that at what? Genesis 25:24. And when her days to be, 23. And the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy, 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife, because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah his wife conceived, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger, right? Which now we know the younger is what? The chosen nation. And who is the younger? And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there are twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Now we know that I just said here. Now Esau came out first, which is what? The eldest son. Okay? And it said, treated you, Isaac was barren, the Lord shall entreat, and the children struggled. And the Lord said unto her, Two nations in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Okay, now we know Esau is what? The elder. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called what? Jacob. And Isaac was 70 years old when she bare them. So there you go. Okay, that's how you know that. Okay, and we know that the Lord, with the birthright, with the blessing. Okay, so that's how you know that Jacob is a chosen generation. Esau gave up his birthright for what? A pottage meat, a red pottage meat. So the Lord blessed Jacob. So the Lord allowed Jacob to trick Isaac into blessing Jacob with the what? The birthright. So Jacob is a chosen nation. Okay. And now back to the first point I was trying to get. Shalakia, from all over. So, yeah, it was about, and I will step, and I will make the exceeding fruitful. Okay, yes. And then also I was talking about, I'm going to reread it, 17:6. I will make thee exceedingly fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. See, that's because, like I said again, our nation was vast, very vast, that it was two separate nations. Okay, but it was Israel. See, you got to remember also that there's more Israelites. There's more Israelites on this earth than any other nation, right? So when you're talking to whoever, a so-called, an Edomite or an Edomite, or an Amalite, or anyone you're talking to, say you're talking to Esau, right? You think it's an Edomite, but really that could be an Israelite, right? Because you got to discern through spirit, but really that could be an Israelite, because you got to remember that we're spreaded, okay? We're spreaded out. There's Hosea 1:10. The number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. There you go. See, you can't measure it. So there's more of us than there's all on this entire earth. Then there's a nation of Edom. Then there's a nation of Amalekites. The Moabites. Any other heathen nations. Okay, the Ishmaelites. All them. There's more Israelites. Okay, so that's how you know that the wax pale in Isaiah 22 is not talking about the color. That Jacob would never be one color, right? Also, before I go back to that, so one scripture just came in mind. It's Romans 9:7. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. So yeah, so that's how you also know it didn't just stop Abraham. It's also with Isaac, okay? And we all know that the chosen, child who got the birthright was Jacob, right? So now going back to Isaiah 22 and 29. 29. I get them mixed up sometimes. Isaiah 29:22. Therefore, thus saith the Lord who redeemed Abraham concerning the house of Jacob. Jacob shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale. There you go. So it's not just it's just color. And when you go into the word pale, actually a synonym is what? Oh, also, all right. Concerning the house of Jacob, Jacob shall not now be ashamed. Are we ashamed? See, now if you're saying that it just can be one color, you're also saying that we're not ashamed, because we know that we're ashamed, right? We went through what? Slavery. So it's not ashamed. We're on the bottom. We're the butt of this earth. Okay? So what? Shall not be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale. So there you go. So we're ashamed in this land. Okay? So this is Isaiah 22. Therefore, thus saith the Lord who redeemed Abraham concerning the house of Jacob. Jacob shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale. See, and are we not ashamed? We're the laughing stock of this damn fucking kingdom. Okay, pursuant to what? Deuteronomy. This is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 9. If I'm not wrong. Or is it 9 and 6? Yep, right here. Holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people. I think that's actually what I'm looking for. Yep. This is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Now, and we know that's talking about Israel. Okay, we're a holy people and we're chosen. Okay, we're a chosen generation. Okay, that's why, and we already know that the kingdom of heaven is what is gonna come, right at the last. It's better is an end to a thing than a beginning. Okay, this is Psalms, and this is for the shame. Right here. This is talking about the shame, right? This is Psalms 25 and 19. Considered my enemies, for they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred. Oh, keep my soul. And what is that not being ashamed though? Right? Now this is King David, speaking, but also is not our people hated? Right? Man, I've seen this, man. I was on this little TikTok stuff, man, watching these videos. I came past a video and they was on the internet. And then they was, every time Edomite came on, he asked Edomite, said, can you just ask me one random question? Edomite said, why are you black? Which is, we're dark skinned, we're brown. And then, we're brown, we're not black, but, the point, what I'm trying to get at. So, and also the other one came up and said, why do you pick cotton? See, so we are ashamed as a people. Okay. Oh, keep my soul and deliver me. Let me not be ashamed. For I put my trust in thee. Let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait on thee. Redeem Israel, O thy power. O Yahweh Shemashah, out of all his troubles. So there you go. And how are we not going to be ashamed as man is when we're on top? Then we're going to put them, the heathen nations, they're going to the ones going to be ashamed. Okay. See, we have to remember, that the Lord's gonna come, man. Yeah, sure, we're the laughing stock now. Yeah, sure, we're on the bottom. Yeah, sure, they're laughing at us now. But a quick precept to that, man, is one of my favorite precepts. This is Luke 6 and 25. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. So there you go. So let them laugh now. Let us be the butt of everyone's fucking joke. Okay? But woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Soon, Israel's time is going to come. Soon Esau's kingdom is going to fall. See? Okay? Which is reading that also. Just so many scriptures jumping in my mind. This is Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. See, there you go. And that's talking about what Esau's bounds. There's a time that he's not going to be able to pass. The Lord's going to come and it's going to come take the kingdom, taking it back and giving it to his elect. Okay, the nation of Israel. Even the 2/3 are going to get saved by what? By fire. But they're going to be over Esau. Okay? So, back at the point of this lesson, man. Isaiah 22. Isaiah, like I said, I get them mixed up sometimes, brothers. Isaiah 29:22. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, who redeemed Abraham concerning the house of Jacob. Jacob shall not now be ashamed, which we know we are ashamed now. Neither shall his face now wax pale. So there you go. And I want to actually get into this word of pale real quick before I end this. Pale, and man, if you look up the synonyms of it, which I already know, but this for edification's sake, pale. The synonym of the adjective of pale is feeble. Are we not feeble? Okay, weak. Are we not the weak ones? Here, see that word pale is actually an allegory. Okay, so that's what it's talking about. See, it's not talking about the color. Oh, you're just every Israelite just brown. No, this is what it's talking about. Our nation. Okay, so we're never gonna wax pale. So, but right now we're pale, we're feeble, weak. Okay, and we already know that let's talk about the nation of Israel, because are we not the weak ones? Now are we not? Hey, they used to fear Israel. They used to fear us, because we had Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He was still dealing with us. I believe that's in Joshua, the second chapter. This is Joshua. But yeah, we were, we're on the bottom now. As you can see, whose face is on the dollar? Esau. Okay, there ain't no, sir, you got some jakes that become rich, but what do they got to do for that, right? But the ones who's ruling is the what? The Rothschilds, the DuPont, the Gettys, all them, the Bilderbergs, all them. That family, they're all ruling what? They're all Edomites, right? They rule the earth, okay? We're nothing but everyone. And I heard a quote, man. Someone said, told LeBron, shut up and dribble the basketball, and shut up and just dribble the basketball. There's just want Esau's entertainment. Okay, but yeah, man. See, and Israel was, we was once, feared by these nations, right? When we had the Lord. Just to back that up, just Joshua 2:10. For we have heard how the Lord dried up the waters of the Red Sea for you when ye came out of Egypt, and what ye did unto the two kings of the Amorites that were on the other side, Jordan, Shion, and Og, whom ye utterly destroyed. And as soon as we heard these things, our heart did melt, neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For Yahweh, your power, he is thy power in heaven above and in earth beneath. See, we were once on top, Esau was in the caves, they was nothing but fucking spittle, which they're going to go back to, because, how did the weak become strong? But that's what we're going to be saying. Man, we lost to this shit, right? But hey, it shows the Lord's power. But yeah, so there's a time when our people was on top. You also have who King Solomon's rule. Okay, all these kings rule. Okay. But so yeah, that's really, the gist of this lesson. I just wanted to go into that of the Isaiah 29. Got it this time instead of saying 22. But of Isaiah 29:22. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, who redeemed Abraham concerning the house of Jacob. Jacob shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale. And I hope that was an edifying lesson. With that, like I said, Kol Halal Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushua, Ba'Hashem, Kakadash, Daban ourselves, Apostle Camille, Son Tarshish, Citation of Israel. Shalom.